This is the story of Roy O'Brien. He lives in an ordinary house on an ordinary street. The only trouble is, he doesn't look very ordinary. All Roy really wants is to fit in, but it's very hard to stay out of trouble when you're a cartoon.
Roy! Roy! Roy!
It's Wednesday at Ballyfermot, and Mr. Hammond has received a rather alarming phone call.
Come. Come!
You wanted to see me?
I'll get straight to the point, Miss Sheringham. I've just had a call from the school board. They're sending over a new member of the committee, Marjorie Hegarty. I'm sure it's just a routine visit.
Well, the inspector gave us a glowing report last year.
So, once we got past the silly charade, it was clear the pupils were of mixed ability, good-spirited, and along with their teachers, who are obviously committed and caring, demonstrate a striking loyalty and supportiveness to each other. Unlike the head teacher, whose pompous, overbearing and self-serving presence is the major obstacle to the school's progress. Yeah, I can't put that in. Better play safe. Unlike the head teacher, who could try harder.
Yes, whatever she asks, Miss Sheringham. We have to give things the best possible positive spin, okay?
When does this Miss Hegarty arrive?
Mr. Hammond, nice to see you.
Miss Hegarty. This is Miss Sheringham. Sheringham.
Well, if we could, please.
Yes, of course. Excuse us.
Okay, let's talk about Roy O'Brien.
Roy, I thought we were here to,
How do you feel he's been getting on?
Oh, Roy O'Brien is a role model to the other pupils. One has only to look at his recent charity work to realise.
Do you want a hand with that?
Thanks a million, love. You're a natural.
No problem, missus.
Roy,
Oh, look at all the money we're collecting, miss.
how did you manage to raise so much money?
Well, I did a bit of busking, miss.
Busking? I never knew you were so talented.
Yeah, well, neither did I.
Roy, seeing as you raised the most amount of money, I think you should be in the photo too.
Thanks, miss. That's cool. I'll just slip in here.
And say cheese.
Cheese. He's a positive PR magnet.
But is he possibly a trouble magnet too?
I don't follow.
What about the business with the sprinkler system?
So where's the folks, Roy?
Oh, well, they're out voting. Then they're off to see me granny and granda. And they'll be there for ages, yeah.
You turn it up quick or school shows on TV?
We're coming to you from outside Ballyfermot School this morning, where frankly the scene is chaotic. The day's voting in the local council elections has been seriously disrupted and may have to be abandoned altogether. The trouble occurred after the school's newly fitted security system apparently malfunctioned, locking the voters and officials inside the building while the sprinkler system went off, dousing everybody inside in a drenching deluge of freezing cold water. It took attending firemen almost an hour to gain entry and free the traumatised inhabitants.
Whoa, look! Now that's a result. It's gone. Yes! It's gone!
I've never been so humiliated in my whole life. I turn up to vote, I nearly end up half drowned.
We'll be grand, love. Just get out of the back clothes and be grand.
I'm trapped there for hours. Hours! I thought I was going to freeze to death. So help me, Bill O'Brien. If I ever find out what little devil was responsible for this, I'll... Roy!
Well, it's certainly different.
Well, that was down to some security problem. No, Roy is a unique asset to the school.
Unique. Yes. Could you send Miss Sheringham in, please?
Yes. Yes, of course.
It goes without saying, Mr. Hammond, but Roy shouldn't know what's going on.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Quite.
Miss Sheringham, you've been teaching Roy for quite some time now. How's he doing?
Well, it's been a bit of a struggle for him fitting in, but he's getting there.
Getting there. Okay, we'll start with science, shall we? And the frog dissection class?
Not so fast, everyone. After lunch, we will be looking at more amphibians, namely the frog. And as you can see, I've brought in 2 of them to help us with our studies.
Miss Sheringham, are we going to be asking them questions?
No, Kathy, we are not going to be asking them questions. We are going to dissect them.
Right. Miss Sheringham has very kindly asked me to perform today's dissection. And here is what we have to look forward to. Glasses, scalpel, the chloroform will knock the frogs out, so they won't feel any pain at all. And now we introduce the frogs. Right, what's going on here? Where are the frogs? Somebody's made a very bad mistake.
Bit of cake, lads.
No!
That's totally sick. And kind of cool as well. Right? I never knew you were such an animal lover. Oh, yeah, me? Are you joking? I love animals. They're great. Still, though, it would have been kind of cool to see their guts. What? You should have released them into the wild straight away, Roy. It's the best thing for them. Besides, you don't want to get too attached. Attached? Yeah. To frogs? Yeah. Attached to frogs?
Well, yes. His behaviour was a bit spirited, but it demonstrates a deeply principled nature.
Fair enough. Do you feel he's struggling in places?
In some areas, but he's very keen to learn. He just devours knowledge.
Oh, I've been looking at these books all week and my eyes are going like this.
Yeah, but that's no good on its own. It's going straight in and out the other side. You gotta digest the information.
Digest?
Yeah. Chew it, absorb it, swallow it. Like we do with food.
So, if I did, I don't know, this?
Roy, what are you doing?
Okay, test me.
Roy, it doesn't work like that.
Test me!
What's the capital of Finland?
Helsinki. Whoa, it works.
What's the name of the ship that got sunk by an iceberg in 1912?
Titanic.
Whoa. What causes bubonic plague?
The rat flea.
Right again. What vegetables contain folic acid?
Broccoli, sprouts, cabbage. This is great. Oh, try me on my geography.
What causes rainfall?
Evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Right. First question. What causes bubonic plague? Hey, I know this. Helsinki. What? That isn't right. What's the name of the ship that hit an iceberg in 1912? Broccoli, sprouts, and cabbage. That isn't right either. What's the capital of Finland? Chrysanthemum. What? Express 2/3 is a decimal? Oh no!
Roy! My papers!
Roy, please, try not to disturb the other pupils.
Sorry, miss. You did it again. Did you see that?
Class, just settle down now.
What was that?
Roy, if you're really not feeling well... Okay, just continue with your papers, class. I'm going to bring Roy down to me.
That's much better now.
Perhaps that was hardly the ideal conclusion to an exam.
No.
What do you have here, Dennis?
No, I was just,
Listening, were you? Disgraceful. What do you hear?
It's about Roy. Between you and me, he won't be around here much longer.
Oh, no. Shift, will you?
Mom, Dad, what are you doing here?
I wish I knew, son.
Nothing, just a parent-teacher meeting.
Right. There you go, son. Go on, see you later. Go on.
Thanks for seeing me at such short notice.
No problem.
So, Laura O'Brien, how are you?
William.
Hi, Mister.
Hello.
Mr. O'Brien.
Hello. How would I say he's fitted in? Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, he's very active in the sports, you know, and he's always helping out the old folks.
Yeah, and he's just generally made a lot of friends.
Yeah.
But are they the right type of friends? There's mentions here of a graffiti incident.
We're all clear, fellas.
Well done, Roy.
Are you sure we have permission to be doing this?
Permission? Did it ever occur to you why you're the lookout, Roy?
Well, I just think that...
Well, you just leave the thinking to us, Roy. And don't be such a square. And keep those papers peeled, all right?
Fine. Hey, Jack. Yeah, I'm hanging out with my new mates, and we're doing some cool stuff. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
School? Who needs school? School's for losers. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Security, please go immediately to the service bay.
Lads, scatter now!
Hey, fellas, where are you going? You forgot your bag!
Security, please go immediately to the service bay.
Fellas!
Roy, we know you're in there. Hammer wants you back in school. You're not suspended anymore.
Oh, what's that smell? It's only chicken curry. And actually, I like the smell of it.
Hey! What are you doing back there?
Quickly, come on! Come on! Give me the bag. I'll tell you later.
Come back here!
Yeah, that was more of a misunderstanding, really.
Yeah. But weren't the police involved?
Well, hello! I think you have the wrong day. Police liaison day is next month.
Are you the head teacher?
Hammond. Derek Hammond. Pleased to meet you.
We've been informed that a group of kids, pupils from your school, were seen running loose, unsupervised during school hours in the shopping centre.
What?
More seriously, there have been several incidents of major graffiti and criminal damage across the town centre this lunchtime.
What's that got to do with us?
We've had a very strong tip-off that the suspect is a student from this school. May I?
Class, don't worry. The police just want to ask us a few questions, but I know this has nothing to do with us.
What happened, miss?
There's been some graffiti in the town, and...
The shopping centre, the bus station, the leisure centre. We have reason to believe the suspect is a pupil from Ballyfermot School.
Well, that's where I think you're out of line. I know my class, and not one of them would ever...
Roy!
It wasn't me. Honest.
Is this your bag, son? You don't mind if I just
Well, actually...
have a little peep? See what's inside?
But it's not mine. It's the...
See, we're just concerned about the incident and its impact on the school.
For your information, Miss Haggerty, Roy was completely innocent and was proven so by the police. And if you bothered to check your facts, you would see that my son was the victim in all of this. He's done nothing wrong.
Why would somebody need so many pencils anyway?
Seriously, lads, something's going down. You should have seen the way my mum and dad were. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, I have heard a few rumours.
What rumours?
Look at Roy. We've heard you're being moved to another school.
Don't worry, Rory. I'm sure everything will be okay.
Okay, you lot. To my office now, please. Not you, Roy. But I will need you later. Don't go anywhere.
As if.
Mr. Hammond, are you chucking Roy out of the school?
Nobody's chucking anybody out of anywhere. Now, to my office, please. You too, Kathy. Quick.
So then, Roy. It must be wonderful having a cartoon friend. Someone so fun, someone so cool.
Cool. Roy? He's a good laugh, a great mate. He's always there when you need him.
Or not there.
No. Stay.
Stop it. I'm so hungry.
Buzz off!
Beg your pardon?
No, not you. That! No.
Right.
Mummy!
And he always puts his friends first.
So, how do you feel about him taking your place on the quiz team?
Roy, what is the largest landmass in the world?
Supercontinent of Africa, Eurasia.
Who invented the flush toilet?
Sir John Harrington.
What do fried spiders taste like?
Nuts.
I told him that.
Roy, you're brilliant. I'm making you quiz team captain.
But sir, I'm quiz team captain.
Were, Tommy. Were. You can be first reserve.
It's probably for the best, Tommy. I'm now much smarter than you.
Well, everyone makes mistakes.
I know, Tommy. Kathy, what do you think of Roy? Would you miss him if you weren't at Ballyfermot?
Miss. Well, I definitely miss Roy.
Go on, Kathy.
He's good fun, and we get on so well. Aw, poor little Roy isn't getting a puppy.
Get lost, Kathy.
Why don't you make me?
Shut up, no one's talking to you.
Don't tell me to shut up, you shut up.
Kathy, Roy, stop that at once. Right. The next person to start a commotion will get detention.
It's Kathy's fault, miss. She's the one who started it.
I don't care who started it. You're all on your final warning.
Dogs are disgusting enough on their own. Imagine one with you as its owner. What do you want? Get away from me! Stop it, miss! Tell him!
Roy O'Brien, what do you think you're doing?
Come on, Roy.
If you bite me, I'll sue! Roy!
Roy, are you okay?
You'll be late for lunch, Roy.
Will it give you extra crackling, Roy?
Tommy, quick!
Roy O'Brien, why am I not surprised?
Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Me floor!
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean it. It wasn't my fault, sir.
Sorry, Roy. Didn't see you coming. The claw. Ask anyone.
What was that about? What? Don't play games. What are you up to?
Okay, I'll speak slowly so you can keep up. Having Roy around keeps things interesting. Besides, now he owes me. Big time. You're so totally into him.
Guys, we have to do something about this. Things are starting to look bad.
Sir, you can't let this happen.
It's not fair.
Thanks, guys. But I think I'll just get this over with.
Move away from the door. Now. Thank you.
Right, we're not having this. Sinead, you go to the art room. Alex, you get Mr. Hogan's megaphone. Tommy, you're with me. Whatever it takes. Roy O'Brien is staying. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Right says here we think he's great.
Quiet, everyone! How's this going to look in Miss Hegarty's report?
For you, you mean?
What?
That's why you haven't spoken up for Roy. Too busy worried about your reputation. Can't you see what he means to this school?
I'm sure the right decision will be made.
If this is about what's best for Roy, then he belongs here.
I think I'm going to regret this. Roy O'Brien is not going anywhere. Miss Hegarty has to let him stay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We won't take it anymore.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Watch out, this.
Miss Hegarty, Roy O'Brien belongs at Ballyfermot. And what's more, I'm quite prepared to resign should it come to it, because...
I couldn't agree more.
Because, quite frankly... Agree? With which bit exactly? The Roy staying bit or the me resigning bit?
I am here to assess Roy because he is in line for a special commendation for outstanding merit. And it is clear that he is an asset to the school. I heard mixed reports about you, Mr. Hammond.
Oh?
But standing alongside the pupils showed true leadership. I think you have tried harder. I will be including a special commendation in your report.
My report?
We assess the teachers too, Mr. Hammond.
That's all it takes, you see, Miss Sheringham. The courage of one's convictions and the determination to stand up for what is right, no matter what. Integrity! Grit! That's no substitute for... Roy!
Sorry, sir.